want the people in Deer Park to realize how important Shell has been to us as a city from the very beginning. I think a lot of people don't realize that, and without Shell, we wouldn't be here.
It's a partnership with Shell, Deer Park ISD, the city of Deer Park. It's probably the best we've ever done. Shell coming in with the experience and DPISD hosting, and then RaeLynn coming in from Baytown and the Chamber of Commerce putting everything together. It's been incredible.
What we're trying to do today is actually spend more time helping the community understand what happens inside our fence. A lot of times there's a mystique about it, and you know, we just opened up today and said, you know what, how about we just show them all about what goes on inside our site, from virtual reality tours of the site where people can actually drive through the site and see what happens, to understanding what our products do, to understanding how we operate the site. I mean, we've tried to showcase all of that here today.
We really hope that this community takes pride in that their support of us powers progress in this world as well, and so that's what's here.
Deer Park was founded in 1892 by a gentleman by the name of Simeon H. West, and he named it Deer Park for the large number of deer that roam the coastal prairies. But unfortunately, a lot of cold weather and a hurricane in 1900 pretty much ended that. So Deer Park became a bit of a ghost town. But in 1928, Shell bought some land from Deer Park, and they started to build their refinery. And that is what brought Deer Park back. And that's really what started the partnership between Deer Park and Shell.
This community is quite passionate about their history, you know, because they have the distinction of the birthplace of Texas. They have a historical committee that has really honed in on the history of this city, and we had the Historical Society at our site that used to host a museum, so we could bring out those assets that were in the museum and tell the story of really how the site and the city grew up together. With looking back in the past, it also begs the question of where are you going, which is quite handy because Shell is all about making the future. And so we thought maybe we would have this idea of going past, present, and future. And so that's kind of what is here today for all of the citizens of Deer Park to go through. Also what our business is at Shell, so that we kind of take away the mystique, and then where we are headed as a global company and how Deer Park plays a role in that.
What we're trying to do today is take down the big high-level purpose that you get from Royal Dutch about more and cleaner energy and being a force for good, and really operationalizing that at the local level. And that's what we're trying to do. Our message has been pretty consistent. You know, we want to be a welcome neighbor. We want to be around here for a long time. We want to be a force for good, and we know we power progress to a better world. The folks in our site do amazing work. It's noble jobs that really power our industry, but it also powers progress in the world. An example is when you go in one of our tents and you do the virtual reality tour and you find all the products in your house that come from our industry and the products we produce. We feel proud about that. Our community feels proud about that. We want to celebrate that together.
Shell has been our partner for years. I don't know if many people know, but the very first board meetings were held at the Shell Administration Building. They are constantly doing things for us, our Outdoor Learning Center, working with the Education Foundation, working with the STEM program, the science program. Incredible partnership. We've been working on this for over a year, and it's totally natural. But one of the best things we've ever done, and very exciting.
Shell has been the single most important factor in Deer Park since its existence. Today's been a wonderful event. Every stage of this planning, all the effort, Shell's been involved and participatory, contributing both the man hours and also financially toward this. But more than that, I know that they wanted it to be a special event for the whole community. We would not have been able to have a headlining act such as RaeLynn without Shell. The opening band was Shell's employee band, 7 Mile Perimeter, which is very special. If you just look around at all the activities, the events, it wouldn't have happened without Shell.
We walked through the little museum area, and it was real cool just to learn about the history of Shell and everything, and it's stuff that, you know, normal people wouldn't know unless you get to read about it.
It's the way that it should be in the community. We should be helping our community, we should be participating, and this is obviously a very good partnership between Shell and Deer Park.
It's good to know what Shell is doing in our community, and learned a little bit about the safety controls and how that is in touch with the community. It's good to know all of that stuff.
It takes the big corporation into the small community.
The site and the community go hand in hand. You know, the community is the people that work in our site. That, when we talk about the community, we are talking about our employees, because that's who it is.
You want other people to tell this story as well. And so we asked our community partners that we do social investment grants with if they would come out and showcase what they're all about and our grants that have helped them in their journey. And so today we have a number of folks from the local emergency planning committee, the Deer Park Chamber with their app, the Deer Park Education Foundation talking about the fun run, the Army Bayou Nature Center, the Deer Park Prairie, and Petrochem Works, which is all about our workforce development in the area. And so it's neat for them to share their story and engage the community in a way that really does show how we are making the future together as industry and community in the municipality. We hope folks walk away with the sense that Shell really does care. They care about being a good neighbor, and we do believe that we can be a force for good. We want to make sure that we're working together with the community to be that force for good.